the greatest treasure of Vrindavan. In the sun-drenched meadows of Vrindavan, a little boy named Vihan sat under a blossoming kadamba tree. He held a small yellow flower in his hand and sighed. The world felt very big, and he felt very small. He wondered what made a person truly strong and happy. "That is a beautiful flower, Vihan," a sweet, musical voice said. Vihan looked up and gasped. Sitting right beside him was Kanha. He had skin the color of a summer sky, a bright peacock feather tucked into his hair, and a silky yellow dhoti that glowed like the sun. Kanha smiled, and suddenly the whole world felt warmer. "Come," Kanha said, standing up. He pointed toward a small cottage nearby. "Look there, and tell me what you see." Vihan looked and saw his mother, Mira, sitting on a woven mat. She was gently feeding his baby brother, little Shinu, a piece of sweet fruit. They were laughing together, and the air around them seemed to sparkle with joy. Kanha walked with Vihan toward the village well. "And what do you see here?" Kanha asked. Vihan saw his grandfather, Dadu, leaning on a wooden staff. Dadu was showing Vihan's older sister how to spot the path of the butterflies. Even though Dadu's hair was white like a cloud, his eyes were bright because he was sharing his wisdom. "Family is like a great banyan tree," Kanha explained softly as they watched a cow gently nuzzle her small, wobbly calf. The calf let out a tiny moo and leaned into its mother's side. "The roots are the grandparents, the trunk is the parents, and the leaves are the children. Each part holds the other up when the wind blows." Vihan looked at his sister, Tara, who was now running through the grass. She saw Vihan and waved a colorful silk scarf at him. "Come play, Vihan," she called out. Kanha nudged Vihan forward. "See how she shares her joy with you? When you love your family, your own happiness grows twice as fast." Vihan looked down at his flower again. He realized that just like the flower needed the sun and the soil to grow, he needed the hugs of his mother and the stories of his grandfather. "Is love the secret to being strong?" Vihan asked, his eyes wide with wonder. Kanha nodded and sat back down on a smooth stone. "When you care for your family, Vihan, you are never truly alone. Their love is a shield that protects you and a light that guides you home. It is the greatest treasure in all of Vrindavan, and it is already yours." Just then, Vihan's father, Kavi, returned from the fields. He looked tired from his work, but as soon as he saw Vihan, a giant smile broke across his face. He knelt down and opened his arms wide. Vihan didn't hesitate. He dropped his flower and ran as fast as his legs could carry him. As Kavi lifted Vihan high into the air, the little boy felt stronger than he ever had before. He looked back at the kadamba tree, but Kanha was gone. Only a single, beautiful peacock feather remained on the grass, shimmering in the golden sunset. Vihan smiled, knowing that he was exactly where he belonged, wrapped in the warmth of love.